What if I told you the battle you're winning right now is the one destroying you? The devil doesn't fear your victories, he celebrates them. Because some battles, he wants you to win, while heaven watches in silence. While you're fighting the wrong war, while you're bleeding out, thinking you're a warrior, there are 4 battles happening right now, and if you win them, you lose everything. See, the enemy is smarter than you think. He doesn't always attack you directly. Sometimes, he just redirects your fight, and you bleed out in battles that were never yours to win. Here are the 4 battles the devil wants you to win. Miss this, and you'll celebrate your way into captivity. Battle 1. Proving yourself to people who will never believe in you. You're exhausted, performing, defending your calling to people who mocked it from day one. You're winning their approval, but losing your anointing. Matthew 7:6. Do not cast your pearls before swine. Jesus didn't defend himself to Herod. Herod wanted a show. Jesus gave him silence. Because some people don't deserve your explanation. They deserve your absence. When you stop fighting for their validation, heaven starts fighting for your vindication. Battle 2. You're defending yourself against every accusation, every rumor, every lie, every misunderstanding. You're on trial 24/7, and the devil is your prosecutor. Revelation 12:10 calls him the accuser of our brethren. He accuses day and night. But here's the truth. God doesn't need your defense. David didn't defend himself to Saul. He ran, and God defended him. When you stop defending, God starts vindicating. Battle 3. Controlling outcomes you were never meant to control. You're micromanaging everything. Every relationship, every timeline, every detail. You're playing God, and God is letting you. Because sometimes the only way you learn you're not him is by watching your kingdom collapse. You're winning control, but losing peace. Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Abraham tried to control the promise. He got Ishmael. A child born from control became a lifetime of conflict. When you're fighting to control everything, you're actually fighting against God's direction. And that's a battle you'll win. Straight into chaos. Battle 4. Staying in seasons God already closed. That job, that relationship, that chapter. God shut the door, but you're still knocking. Still fighting to get back in. You're winning the fight to stay, but losing the future God prepared. Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season. Lot's wife looked back at what God said leave. She turned to salt, a monument to what she refused to leave. She didn't die moving forward. She died looking back. Sometimes the greatest victory is walking away from what you're desperate to keep, because heaven is silent when you're fighting for yesterday. Now you see them. 4 battles the devil wanted you to win. Proving yourself to mockers, defending yourself to accusers, controlling what God directs, fighting for what God closed, and every single one would have destroyed you. While you thought you were fighting, you were bleeding out, and heaven stayed silent because you were in the wrong war. So here's what you do. You stop fighting battles the enemy designed for your destruction. You recognize the trap. You walk away from proving yourself. You let God defend you. You surrender control. You leave what God closed. Romans 8:31. If God is for us, who can be against us? When you stop fighting wrong battles, heaven breaks its silence. Not for you to fight harder, but for you to fight right. The fight isn't over, but now, you're fighting the right war. With God as your commander, that's a battle you don't just win, you dominate. So here's my question. Which battle are you fighting right now? Drop it in the comments. 1 if you're fighting to prove yourself. 2 if you're defending yourself constantly. 3 if you're trying to control everything. 4 if you're fighting for what God closed. Then find someone else's number and comment. Walk away. Let God fight. Let's build an army that fights the right battles. Your victory is waiting, but it's in the war you've been avoiding. Let's go!